Ladies and gentlemen, please rise.
Please be seated. Thank you. Good morning, and welcome to Dalhousie University's summer convocation for our 2020 and 2021 graduating classes from the faculties of Architecture and Planning, Dentistry, Health, Medicine, and Graduate Studies. My name is Frank Harvey, and it is my distinct honor and privilege to be serving as Dalhousie's Provost and Vice President Academic, and I will be your MC for today's ceremony. We are all absolutely thrilled to be here celebrating this very special occasion for our amazing students and families who have been waiting up to 2 years to celebrate in person. I would like to ask Elder Thomas Christmas from Eskasoni First Nation to deliver the traditional Mi'kmaq welcome.
Jilida Mi'kmaq. Welcome to Mi'kmaq territory. I have the honor of saying a welcome and a prayer, both in Mi'kmaq. And I'll start with the prayer. You all can rise. Kisu Kolalia, Chitejikulu Nago, Ignimuyak, Kaluk Nago, Judan, Ujiganamas Lutijik, the Skutnug, Nutrodidio, Kamudi, Kiskuk. A Holalia, Danungiguk, Pekis Ladiji, Dandeli Bonamandiji, Winjanimo. Akiso Kadawi, Mujalain, when a Hadawi, Mulane, Deputadimodik. I tell you, Mi'kmaq, Jibuk to Delweed Medis, that a Holalia comes to Dandelbejidayo. I thank the Creator for this beautiful day, although it's raining. But I guess he has his own ideas. And I thank him for allowing everybody that has come here to celebrate their children's graduation. Because as far as parents are concerned, their children never grow up. They're always my child, as they say it. My son, my daughter, my granddaughter, my grandson. In your eyes, they never grow old. But in their eyes, there's only love. Love for you and everybody that has helped them. And I, for one, thank you personally for helping your children and grandchildren to be here to celebrate your graduation. And I ask the Creator to keep you safe while you're here in Mi'kmaq and while you're traveling home. And I thank the Creator for everything. Walalio, thank you and take care.
Thank you very much, Elder Christmas, for that beautiful welcome. It's been an honor and a privilege to have you here, Elder Christmas, for all of our ceremonies. The welcomes are always distinct, they're always unique, and they're always beautiful, and I want to thank you for those. I would also like to acknowledge that Dalhousie University and our community benefit from and sit on Mi'kmaq, the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. We are grateful at Dalhousie for our partnerships and our friendships across our campuses, our faculties, and our administrative units. We are grateful for our community leaders, our elders in residence, our Indigenous Advisory Council, our Director of Indigenous Community Engagement, Kathy Martin, our Indigenous Student Center, Indigenous Research Facilitator in the VP Research Office, Indigenous Health Programs, and our Inclusive Pathways to the Medical Professions, and many other very important, in fact, critical initiatives and partnerships across our campuses. We will continue to work on and build on these important relationships and friendships because we are all treaty people, and we take these words and our commitment to truth and reconciliation very seriously. We would also like to acknowledge the histories, the contributions, and legacies of the African Nova Scotian people and communities who have been here for over 400 years. We are grateful for our African Nova Scotian Advisory Council, our Director of African Nova Scotian Community Engagement, and our Pathways into the Truro campus programs. There are two times on a university campus, in fact, university campuses, that are particularly significant. The first is at the start of each year when we welcome new students to campus. And the second is at the end when we come together to celebrate the completion of your programs. But as we all know, the COVID pandemic prevented roughly 9,800 students and their families from coming together at the end of your programs. That is why this is such a special event, because we now finally have an opportunity to share with your family and friends the many important reasons this is such a special day. Completing your degree in 2020 and 2021, particularly while dealing with the uniquely challenging circumstances of a global pandemic, certainly gives all of us many reasons to be incredibly proud of you and your accomplishments. Convocation marks the culmination of years of very, very hard work, and your hard work deserves to be formally acknowledged and celebrated. Throughout the completion of your degree, you've spent hundreds of hours in classes and labs, read thousands of pages from books, journal articles, and research reports. You've written and studied hundreds of pages of notes extracted from classes and books and research reports and tutorials and labs. You found time to be student leaders in societies and athletics and extracurricular activities. You completed hundreds of quizzes and midterms and final exams. For our 3 health faculties, health, dentistry, and medicine, you successfully completed a number of formative and summative exams, including national board and licensing exams. For our architecture and planning students, you spent countless hours in studios, completing hundreds of drawings and models, demoed dozens of personal and team projects, including community-based projects, completed more than 1,000 internship hours during co-op work terms, and developed and designed your thesis from start to finish. Our dentistry students spent countless hours in simulation labs learning and mastering the necessary skills to provide oral health care to patients. They provided necessary oral health care to your patients during a worldwide pandemic despite the risks. Completed and presented your research and oral health projects, provided much needed oral health care to our marginalized populations, and prepared yourself for careers and postgraduate residency positions. Our health students completed critical skills-based labs and simulations, completed clinical and practical fieldwork hours within various health settings, many of you supporting frontline COVID-related care delivery despite the risks. And you volunteered to support pandemic-related activities, with many supporting COVID testing and vaccination site operations. Our medicine students successfully completed your research in medicine projects, volunteered thousands of hours to support pandemic-related activities, many supporting the pop-up clinic spearheaded by Dr. Lisa Barrett, worked and studied on the front lines in your clerkship years in supporting health and healthcare delivery throughout the maritime provinces, again in the midst of a pandemic, and prepared yourselves for residency positions across the country to begin the next phase of your careers. But as you all completed your respective degrees, you also spent a good part of your time balancing school and work and social lives, dealing with fears and anxieties about your future and about your programs, dealing with relationships and social pressures, managing your budget, and in many cases completing your degree while juggling 2, in some cases 3 jobs to cover tuition. And I'm sure many of you dealt with personal and emotional crises and losses, perhaps losses tied to the pandemic. Your graduation speaks volumes about your capacity and your willingness to succeed anywhere by applying the life lessons, the knowledge, the skills, the passions, and the life choices that you lived through while completing your DAL degree. These are all the reasons we waited to celebrate today. These are the reasons your family, friends, and the entire Dalhousie community are so incredibly proud of you. These are all the reasons you inspire us. So feel free to make some noise. Congratulations. Family and friends, although we would typically encourage you to move about the auditorium and take as many pictures as you'd like, for health and safety reasons, we're asking that you stay in place, stand up, take as many pictures as you'd like, but try to avoid moving around the auditorium. Please share your best celebration photos with us through #DalGrad. We have a photographer from Life Touch who will be taking close-up photos of all the graduates. And Convocation is being webcast, so you can share the link through the DAL website. Now, I'd like to take a moment to introduce those individuals on the platform party who will be formally participating in the ceremony today. So when I call your name, if you could please stand and stay standing if you are able, starting with Elder Thomas Christmas of Eskasoni First Nation, who delivered the beautiful welcome this morning. Scott Bryson, Dalhousie's Chancellor. Dr. Deep Saini, President and Vice Chancellor. Dr. Louise Spiteri, Chair of Dalhousie's Senate. Dr. Graham Gagnon, Dean of the Faculty of Architecture and Planning. Dr. Ben Davis, Dean of the Faculty of Dentistry. Dr. Brenda Merritt, Dean of the Faculty of Health. Dr. David Anderson, Dean of the Faculty of Medicine. Dr. Marty Leonard, Dean of the Faculty of Graduate Studies. Catherine Martin, our Director of Indigenous Community Engagement. And Dr. Leslie Fillmore, our Associate VP Academic. Also on the platform party today and in the audience are so many others who have contributed to the success of our students. These include faculty members, staff members, administrators, associate deans, VPs, associate VPs, and many others who are so critical to the success of our students and to the academic excellence of our programs. If I can ask you all to stand as well, please. Thank you. Our platform party for today. Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you. If I can ask everyone to take just a few seconds to turn the sound off on your phones. And please, for those of you with children and babies, please don't worry about any of those sounds. We welcome them. We encourage them. It's always great to hear the voices of future Dalhousie students. So don't worry about anything. I'd now like to invite Dr. Deep Saini to deliver the President's remarks on this wonderful occasion.
Thank you, Dr. Harvey. Graduates, families and friends, and distinguished guests, what an honor it is, and an immense pleasure to be finally standing here in person for this convocation and welcoming all of you to Dalhousie University. It is such a pleasure. This is my 22nd convocation ceremony since we started holding these ceremonies in person this year. just this year. And I tell you what, it feels like the first one. I'm still letting this amazing moment sink in, and it's not fully sunk in that we are getting out of this horrific period that we've been in for 2 years. Graduates, this day is all about you. Thank you for returning to Dalhousie for this very special ceremony. We are absolutely delighted to see you again. Convocation, as you know, is normally a celebration of your transition from student to graduates. But as you know only too well, the last couple of years didn't quite play out how any one of us would have imagined. The class of 2020 and 21 missed out on some of the most important rites of passage that marked the conclusion of your university experience. Moreover, you completed your studies during a period of extraordinary stress and uncertainty. So, more than anything else today, we are celebrating your perseverance, your resilience, your grit, your determination, and all that you have achieved despite the incessant challenges that the circumstances threw at you since the beginning of 2020. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is an appropriate moment for all of us to put our hands together for this awesome group of young people. You truly are awesome, and this milestone is very well earned, and might I add, long overdue. It is a source of great pride for both you and your supporters, those here and those I know are supporting you from distance. You did not have it easy, but I dare to imagine that someday you will look back and realize, and that is if you don't already realize it, that this experience has made you stronger. Perhaps it's made you more resilient, more creative, more innovative, more empathetic, and more civic-minded, more conscious of how the actions of one impact many, and more committed to striving for better tomorrow. And these are precisely the traits that our world needs right now. You completed your studies and began your career during a time of profound change. And we've talked often about this change over the past couple of years. The phrase, the new normal, has become an increasingly normal and familiar part of our lexicon. But is this really a new normal that has happened to us alone in the history of mankind? Well, in my opinion, not entirely. For the society to enter a new normal is nothing unique in itself. After all, human history is replete with major turning points of similar magnitude. However, on the other hand, the uniqueness of this particular new normal, particularly for you, our graduates, resides in the confluence of the daunting and often wicked challenges that it coincides with. You know what those challenges are, but just to remind, some of them are climate change and its looming impacts. These are with us. We are in the midst of those impacts happening today. The urgency to recognize and address the many historical wrongs that have been done and that must be righted. And that too is with us. There's a global rise in consciousness about the need to address those past injustices. The new global public health challenges that you are only too familiar with. There's no elaborating on that. That is necessary. The need to feed a projected population of 9 billion people on this planet without destroying the planet. The challenges that we hear every day to democracy, peace, and global order. And there are more. Perhaps you're wondering now, why is this fellow standing up there and talking about all these depressing things on a day of celebration? But I ask you to bear with me, please, because there's a point I want to make, and I'm getting there soon. The task in front of you is not an easy one, and it will surely demand a great deal of you. That we know. But amidst all these uncertainties and challenges, I firmly believe that there are unparalleled opportunities to be seized. In some ways, we may well be at the cusp of the greatest creative destruction in human history. To seize these opportunities, you will have to be willing to take chances and take risks. And when I think about chances and risks, I look back at my own life and career, and I realize that some of the biggest breakthroughs that happened for me, they happened when I was faced with a dilemma, and I was standing at the forks, and one way or the other, I found the courage to pick the riskier and bolder of the options available to me. This reminds me of the words of the Roman philosopher Seneca, and these words were said over 2,000 years ago, and they're as true today as they were then. And I quote, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that things are difficult." That requires some reflection. Let me say that again. It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It's because we do not dare that things are difficult. And that brings me to the point I wanted to make. Your generation has demonstrated again and again that you have what it takes to overcome extreme circumstances. When I see what you have overcome over the past 2 years, and especially how you have overcome it and what you have accomplished, and most importantly, what you have become as a result, I feel confident that you're totally up to the task and the world is in very, very competent hands. Now, as you take this world in your competent hands, also remember that your university education has trained you to ask critical questions. We do many things at the university when it comes to teaching, but critical thinking and asking those critical questions is one leading element of what you learn here. And then ask critical questions and then make decisions based on evidence and not make decisions on the basis of unsubstantiated opinions. That is a powerful tool in your hands. And it is also a great responsibility in a world that is full of people seeking to impose their opinions over the evidence. So exercise this responsibility with confidence and courage as you step in to lead the world, which, of course, you have already started to do. So, getting to the home stretch, today, we also celebrate your membership in Dalhousie's worldwide community of alumni. And this community is a very distinguished community. It is a group that has left an indelible mark on societies around the world. I have no doubt that you too will uphold this tradition, and the years to come will see you too achieving great things. And you will achieve those great things not just for yourselves, but for the world. The fact that you have returned to Dalhousie for this important ceremony shows your love for your alma mater and the pride you feel in your degree. These are facts that we take very seriously. We are committed to continuing to raise our ambitions for Dalhousie and make Dalhousie of today better than yesterday and Dalhousie of tomorrow better than Dalhousie of today. And doing so, ensuring that the value of your degree keeps on appreciating over time. You, our graduates and alumni, are the greatest source of joy and pride for all of us. So on behalf of Dalhousie University, please accept my heartfelt congratulations. Thank you for returning to celebrate with us, and please stay in touch. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you someday. Thank you.
Thank you very much, President Zaney. As many of you may recall, in 2020, we celebrated the first of 4 virtual convocations with graduates and their families tuning in from all over the world. And as we looked for innovative ways to celebrate our graduates, we benefited from an amazing collaboration between the Big Sing Musical Event Group, the Office of Advancement, and representatives of the Fountain School of Performing Arts. Jacqueline Warwick, who at the time was the director of the Fountain School, adapted the lyrics to Heave Away, made famous by the Fables, a great band from Newfoundland, in honor of everything that we've been through and that you've been through over the past few years. And in celebration of your achievement, we'd like to share that video with you once again today.
1, 2, 3. Come get your duds in order, 'cause we're bound to cross the water. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. Come get your duds in order, 'cause we're bound to leave tomorrow. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. There's some that's bound for Whitehorse, and there's some bound for St. John's. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. They all set out from Halifax when we still cheer them on. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. They came to learn and study, oh, they came to us at Dow. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. From many different countries and Dalhousie welcomed all. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. 2020 brought a virus, seldom pushed us to the ground. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. God's spirit is the strongest, for he'll never keep us down. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Remember all the times you had on campus and in town. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. And when you come this way again, we'll see you all around. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. You're captain of your own ships, now the world is yours to seize. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. So merrily let your voices ring, congrats on your degrees. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Heave away, me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Hey!
Hi there, and welcome to Dalhousie's Convocation ceremony for the classes of 2020 and 2021. I'm Maria Panopalis. I graduated from Dal in 1999 with a degree in math and stats, which inevitably led me to my career at CTV Atlantic. Now, math may not seem like a likely path to journalism, but it's where I learned one of my most important lessons. There may only be one right answer in mathematics, but there are a lot of ways to get there. And that brings me to you, my dear grads. You certainly didn't have a conventional university experience, but you ended up exactly where you need to be to make your next big move. So go for it, knowing that you can persevere through anything. Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates. I'm DalhouseU, President of the Dalhousie Alumni Association and a 2014 Mechanical Engineering grad. On behalf of the entire alumni community, I am very pleased to offer my congratulations to you and your families. I hope you're able to enjoy this very special moment of crossing the stage, which signifies not only your efforts as students, but also the perseverance you've shown these last couple of years. Once again, Many congratulations to you all, and a very warm official welcome to the Dalhousie Alumni Network.
Thank you to Maria Panopalis, co-host and producer of the CTV News at 5, and Dalhousie alumnus Devash Sood, president of the Dalhousie Alumni Association, for welcoming graduates back to campus. Will graduates please rise? Mr. Chancellor, as chair of the Senate of Dalhousie University, I ask you to confer degrees upon those candidates whose names have been approved by Senate.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in Dalhousie University, I admit to their respective degrees and diplomas with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto those candidates who have fulfilled the requirements of that degree and whose names have been approved by the Senate. Admitto vos ad gradum. Congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated.
I would now like to call on Dr. Graham Gagnon, Dean of the Faculty of Architecture and Planning, Dr. Ben Davis, Dean of the Faculty of Dentistry, Dr. Brenda Merritt, Dean of the Faculty of Health, Dr. David Anderson, Dean of the Faculty of Medicine, and Marty Leonard, Dean of the Faculty of Graduate Studies, and Wesley Giffen, an order from the Fountain School of Performing Arts, to present the candidates who are here today receiving degrees.
Mr. Chancellor, as Dean, I'm pleased to be here today to celebrate the accomplishments of candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for diplomas and degrees in the Faculty of Architecture and Planning.
Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates are here today to receive the Bachelor of Community Design. Chris Burns. Gabrielle Doucette with honors in urban design and planning. Chloe Hanstead Berezowski with a double major in community design and sustainability. Jenna Maureen Hunter with honors in both environmental planning and sustainability. Jordan Margaret Knickel with honors in urban design and planning. Wen Tao Lee, Bachelor of Community Design. Yu Chen Lu with a Bachelor of Community Design. Emma Elizabeth McCachran with honors in urban design and planning. Isabel Aaron Nickerson with honors in both urban design and planning and sustainability, Sexton distinction. Dante Sampson, with honors in both urban design and planning sustainability, Sexton Distinction, and a University Medal in Community Design. Jamie Elizabeth Swinton, with honors in urban design and planning. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the Bachelor of Community Design. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates are here today to receive the Bachelor of Environmental Design Studies. Bending Bojang, major in Architectural Cooperative Program. Moses Neil Contreras, major in Architecture Cooperative Program. Heba El Shafi, major in Architecture Cooperative Program. Julian Chandler LeBlanc, major in Architecture Cooperative Program. Christina Emily Letchford, major in Architecture Cooperative Program. Ethan James Perrott, major in Architecture Cooperative Program. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the Bachelor of Environmental Design Studies. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates are here today to receive the Diploma in Dental Hygiene.
Thank you. Mr. Chancellor, as Dean, I am pleased to be here today to celebrate the accomplishments of candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for degrees within the Faculty of Dentistry.
Caitlin Sabine Carlton. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the Diploma in Dental Hygiene. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates are here today to receive the Doctor of Dental Surgery. Sarah Amin Ali. Paige Elizabeth Conrad. Christiana Mona Dogger. Bridget Green with distinction. Cassandra Lee. Jin Ren Ung. Ravneet Oti. Siri Puchala. Navina Raj Kumar. Najla Shali Gejmi. Dina Victoria Sharp. Monica Verma. Elaine Lillian Wiseman. Amber Alexis White. John Yoon. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the Doctor of Dental Surgery.
Mr. Chancellor, as Dean, I am pleased to be here today to celebrate the accomplishments of candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for diplomas and degrees within the Faculty of Health.
Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates are here today to receive the Bachelor of Health Science. Zaina Atwi, Bachelor of Health Science in Respiratory Therapy with distinction. Alicia Lauren Carew, in Respiratory Therapy with distinction. Rachel Joanna Kraus, in Radiology Technology with distinction. Alana Louise Curry, in Diagnostic Medical Ultrasound Technology with distinction. Jessica Michelle Green, in Diagnostic Medical Ultrasound Technology with distinction. Teresa Lee Gu, in Diagnostic Medical Ultrasound Technology with distinction. Brianna Catherine Keogh in Diagnostic Medical Ultrasound Technology with distinction. Emily Grace Kenny in Respiratory Therapy. Carly Diane Mayhew Gallant in Respiratory Therapy with distinction. Maria Elizabeth McCormick in Diagnostic Medical Ultrasound Technology with distinction. Jillian Lee Shadbolt in Respiratory Therapy with distinction and a Governor General's Silver Medal along with a University Medal in Health Sciences. Haley Young in Radiological Technology. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the Bachelor of Health Science. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates are here today to receive the Bachelor of Science in Health Promotion. Shirley Bev Hodder. Raven Star Alvina Gizawi. Michelle Nellie Lincoln, with honors, first-class honors, a Women's Division Dalhousie Alumni Association Medal in Health Promotion. Claire Jansen. Jenna Upshaw. Francesca Grace Rhodes. Kashina Beals. Kendra Angelique Slater. Slaughter. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the Bachelor of Science in Health Promotion. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates are here today to receive the Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology. Matthew Mitchell Breen, with distinction. Amy Fulton Clark, with honors. Hillary Gale Coe. Sartha Cooley. Rochelle Renee Lalonde. Mackenzie Ray LeBlanc. Josh Lunda. Eric William McConaughey. Anna Mattia Nekulik, with distinction. Fula Adidiong Akpan, with honors, first-class honors, a Women's Division Dalhousie Alumni Association Medal in Kinesiology, the Avery Prize, and a University Medal in Health and Human Performance. Audrey Rogers. Alex Jordan Vragovic. Yu-Chi Wong, with honors and first-class honors. Taylor Jane Williams. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates are here today to receive the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Bolani Sherry Apokike. Danica Lynn Black. Tamika Carol Baldasso. Brooke Suzanne Blanchard. Karen Elizabeth Brick. Emma Jane Elizabeth Cager, with distinction. Becky Lynn Chisholm. Emily Lee Camo. Jasmine Marie Camo, with distinction. Tia Jane Cox. Jessica Lucy Dunlevy. Tatum Jerry Eamon. Jody Maya Fitzgerald. Marissa Hope Ju Fong with distinction. Laura Jean Frederick with distinction. Jordan Marie Galbraith with distinction. Janine Faith Goulet with distinction. Emily Marie Gillis. Eden Marie Hazel with distinction. Ishini Hewa Patrena. Jill Elizabeth Hogg. Miriam Sietska Hutton with distinction. Hannah Ashley Johnson with distinction. Camille Marie Jones with distinction. Kimberly Ann Kelbrat with distinction. Brooklyn Hope LaRoche with distinction. Emma Catherine Loy with distinction. Haley Summer Little. Julia Kathleen McDonald. Nicole Lee McDonald. Abigail Eileen McGrath with distinction. Morgan McKeegan with distinction. Sophia Sandra Oakley with distinction. Jacqueline Isabel Moreau Player with distinction. Thank you. Erica Jane Pache. Jenna M. Pache. Melissa Ashley Prophet with distinction. Melissa Margaret Robertson. Victoria Rianne Sutherland Robinson. Gabrielle Renee Russell. Caitlin Elizabeth Simmons. Shannon Scholl. Olivia Diane Sloan-White. Shauna Smart. Robin Suzanne Page Stanley with distinction. Brittany Michelle Snow Swetnam. Courtney Ann Sutton. Mackenzie Jane Welsh. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates are here today to receive the Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy. Pega Abdibi. Lauren Melissa Baston. Riley Aaron Bertrand. Vincent Dong with distinction. Topanga Mary King. Rebecca Dawn Lawrence with distinction. Prerna Naring. Kaylee Van Buskirk. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates are here today to receive the Bachelor of Science in Recreation. Kayla Bernard. Miranda Margaret Cook. Noah Keegan Delory. Mary Catherine Graves. Casey May Hogan. Katie Ann Josie. Kate McClatchy. April Dawn McQueen. Taylor Lynn McKay. Laura Thompson. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the Bachelor of Science in Recreation. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates are here today to receive the Bachelor of Social Work. Cheng Chen with distinction. Catherine Elizabeth Chiernick with distinction. Allison Lynch Richard with distinction. Brianna Christine Elizabeth Puhach. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the Bachelor of Social Work.
Morning, everyone. Mr. Chancellor, as Dean, it gives me great pleasure to celebrate the accomplishments of over 250 physicians who received the degree of Doctor of Medicine in 2020 and 2021. I'm particularly pleased to be able to celebrate the accomplishments of those who fulfilled the degree requirements in the Faculty of Medicine who are able to join us here today.
Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates are here today to receive the Doctor of Medicine. Stephen Alistair Campbell. Cameron Wallace Taylor. Fiona Ashley Ward. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the Doctor of Medicine.
Mr. Chancellor, I am pleased to be here today to celebrate the accomplishments of candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for degrees within the Faculty of Graduate Studies.
Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates are here today to receive the Master of Architecture. Paulette Cameron. Matthew Aaron Gillingham. Julie Sutying Le. Rachel Lee Taylor Molson. Chris Domingo Sagan. Joshua Robert Stromberg. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the Master of Architecture. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates are here today to receive the Master of Arts. Rochelle Megan Manette. Gianna Lopez Thomas. Edith Nonye Oba. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the Master of Arts. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates are here today to receive the Master of Health Administration. Laura Harello. Leslie Dawn Hogg. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the Master of Health Administration. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates are here today to receive the Master of Nursing. Christine Ann Awad. Crystal Colleen Traggy. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of those candidates who are here today to receive the Master of Nursing. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates are here today to receive the Master of Planning. Carter James Beaupre McPhee. Michaela Olivia Bray. Catherine Ann DeTurbid. Victoria Margaret May Evans. Alexander William DeFer Glista. Liam Michael King. Diego Mayanza. Tanya Brianne Markovic. Laura Rose McCardle. Brianna Harmony Ross. Noah William Turcotte. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the Master of Planning. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates are here today to receive the Master of Science. Leslie McKenzie. Athena Milios in Psychiatric Research. Ibrahim Shaheen, Master of Science in Pharmacology. Tamer Mohamed Wama, Master of Science with Community Health and Epidemiology. Armida Amiri, Master of Science in Rehabilitation Research. Elizabeth Marie Connors, Master of Science in Physiotherapy. Katie Ann Cranford, Master of Science in Audiology. Jennifer Ann Davis, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, Post-Professional. Taylor Nicole Kennedy, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Julia Victoria Kersey, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Mariam Mohamed Dizadeh, Master of Science in Pharmacultural Science. Pruva Trivedi, Rehabilitation research post-therapy. Ashley Tucker McIntosh, speech language pathology. Deborah Ann Van Treat, speech language pathology. Ursula Marie Zolodeski, Master of Science in Audiology. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of those candidates who are here today to receive the Master of Science. Mr. Chancellor, the following candidates are here today to receive the Master of Social Work. Pamela Blanche Anstey. Carla Jean Britton. Shelley Campbell. Linda Doreen Hollett. Salma Khan. Aberiwa Alou, Bachelor of Social Work in the spring of 2020. And the Master of Social Work, right? What else is that? Oh, and a Master of Social Work. No problem. Jasmine Shergill, Master of Social Work. Larissa Maria Verhoeven, Master of Social Work. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of those candidates who are here today to receive the Master of Social Work.
Mr. Chancellor, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is the highest earned degree awarded by the university, and as such it represents the culmination of the candidate's educational achievement. The following candidates, through thesis and examination, have fulfilled the requirements for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Furthermore, Mr. Chancellor, the awarding of the PhD degree completes a long cooperation between the student and their thesis advisor, and we are pleased in this ceremony also to recognize the supervisor of the doctoral candidate, and we ask them to stand and remain standing as the graduate crosses the stage. And following the awarding of the degree, we would like to invite all of you to join us on the stage. Congratulations.
Tim Disher, Doctor of Philosophy in Nursing with Supervisor Marisha Campbell-Yo. Bonita Joyanne Squires, Doctor of Philosophy in Health with Supervisor Dr. Elizabeth K. Rainingbird. Moral Ali, Doctor of Philosophy in Physiological and Biophysics, with supervisors Dr. Christian Lehman and Dr. Valerie Chappie. Meg Lewis Don, Doctor of Philosophy in Pathology with Supervisor Paula Marcato. Shannon Elizabeth Hall, Doctor of Philosophy in Anatomy and Neurobiology and Neuroscience with Supervisor Dr. Kazue Semba. Julia Harrison, Doctor of Philosophy in Anatomy and Neurobiology and Neuroscience with Supervisor Victor Rayfuse. Victoria Ann Miller, Doctor of Philosophy in Pathology with Supervisor David Wiseman. Melissa O'Brien, Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmacology with Supervisor Dr. Jason McDougall. Saki Sultana, Doctor of Philosophy in Biochemistry and Molecular Biology with Supervisor Armin Vanderspoel. Mr. Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Can I ask for a round of applause for our amazing order from the Fountain School, Wesley Giffen. Thank you, Wesley. Another great job. Thank you. Please join me once again in congratulating all of our graduate students today. Amazing job. I would like to call attention to the families and friends of our graduates. We know that Convocation is a very important occasion for you as well, and I'm sure all of us recognize the importance of your love and support along the way. So we would like to express our gratitude to you for the role you've played. Can I ask all the graduates to stand, please? And if I can ask the onstage party to stand as well. Graduates, your family and friends have been applauding you throughout our convocation ceremony, making a lot of noise to celebrate this occasion. It is now your turn and our turn to thank them for their love and support along the way. Thank you. Thank you very much. Please be seated. One final congratulations to our 2020 and 2021 graduates. We are thrilled to have you as part of the Dalhousie Alumni family, a network of more than 152,000 people around the world. Graduates and guests, the business of convocation is concluded. After the singing of O Canada, you are requested to remain standing if you are able. As the academic profession leaves the auditorium, we would like to extend our thanks to Elder George Paul for allowing us to play the Mi'kmaq Honor Song as the graduates leave the ceremony. I now invite you to join Samantha Fullerton, a Dalhousie voice student from our Fountain School of Performing Arts, in the singing of our national anthem.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command.
Give me the manage, don't tell no thing. Nigga much good, my we done it. Give me the manage, don't what a big soul thing. Nigga much good. Abahon madultinet, abahon madultinet, dan gisuk teliga haluk sigu ulau si amu we aheu we yo we ha ya ya we yo he yo he ha ya we 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 yo he ha ya he yo we yo we ha ya ya we yo he yo he ha ya we 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 yo he ha ya hey yo give me the manage don't you know thing nigga much good my we done it give me the manage don't what a big soul thing nigga much good abahon madultinet abahon madultinet dan gisuk teliga haluk sigu ulau si amu we aheu we yo we ha ya ya we yo he yo he ha ya we 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 yo he ha ya hey yo we yo we ha ya ya we yo he yo he ha ya we 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 yo he ha ya hey yo give me the manage don't you know thing nigga much good my we done it give me the manage don't what a big soul thing nigga much good abahon madultinet abahon madultinet dan gisuk teliga haluk sigu ulau si amu we aheu we yo we ha ya ya we yo he yo he ha ya we 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 yo he ha ya hey yo we yo we ha ya ya we yo he yo he ha ya we 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 yo he ha ya hey yo give me the manage don't you know thing nigga much good my we done it give me the manage what a big soul did. Nigga march to Abahon Madultine. Abahon Madultine. Dan gisul teliga luk sigu ulau sik amo. We a heu. We yo we.